Hey everyone, this is Ross, and today I was out in the countryside and saw quite a lot of nice looking rocks. Unfortunately I didn't have a bag with us, so I had to only get two because my mum wasn't willing to carry any. So these are two I got. I got one quite thin one, it's quite angular, so that looks really natural. And I also got this small one, which is quite angular too. So what I'm hoping to do with these is to put them in the big 15-gallon, maybe put them like that, get this one and kind of make a feature out of it. So I'd make like a nice hiding spot for the Cory catfish. It looks quite natural too. So the first thing you've got to do with anything natural, before you put it in your tank, you've got to pretty much boil it for a good 10 minutes, and that's just to get rid of all the parasites and possible bacteria and viruses that could be living on it, so it doesn't infect the fish. So I'm just going to go boil it now. I'll show you once it's done. Right, so the rocks are boiling there now. I'm going to leave them in there for a good 10 minutes just to make sure everything's off them. And then I'm going to put in the 15-gallon upstairs. I'm going to tie both Anubias plants to it and maybe a bit of Java fern. That's just to make it look a bit more natural. And two people already have said Anubias need to be tied to rocks. I already knew that, by the way. I just didn't have any nice rocks. So now that I've finally found some that look quite nice and are at the right size, then I can tie it with. So these are going to double as a place for the shrimp and the Cory cats to hide, and they're going to double as a plant media for the Anubias, and I might get a few more Anubias plants. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'll just put in the 15-gallon now. Right, so I'm going to be tying these two bits of Anubias to this big rock. So I'm just kind of figuring out the layout, how I want it to look when I've got in the tank. And I'm going to tie on with this black thread, which I borrowed from my mum. When I say borrowed, I mean took. Anyways, I'm going to be tying on with this, because this dissolves after about 4 months anyways. And that should give the plant enough time to get rooted on the rock, so it's okay if that dissolves. Some people like to use fishing line, but then what you have to do is get your hands in there, take it off in a few months time. So I just like to use this because it's not going to do much harm to water. So I'll just go tie it on. Right, so I've tied the two bits of Anubias on there now in a kind of naturalistic way. I've got the rock underneath, so that'll be a nice place for the Corys and the shrimp to hide. I recently learned that shrimp are nocturnal, so they'll probably go under there in the day, and it looks quite natural, like a jungle. If you're wondering what variety of Anubias this is, it's actually Anubias barteri. It's often mistaken for Anubias nana, but I think I'll get some Anubias nana. Also for this rock, I was thinking I'd get some Java moss, because I think that'd look quite nice. It'd like carpet this rock and grow around the Anubias. I've got to make sure that moss doesn't overtake this Anubias, because obviously this is a slow growing plant and Java moss is quite a fast growing plant. I might get some peacock moss instead, just because that's a little cheaper and I've had it before, so yeah, looks quite good. So I'll just put in the tank there now. Right, so it's in the tank there now. You can see it over there, the Corys are just checking it out, the Anubias is on it. It does look quite bad at the minute in this kind of aquarium, because it hasn't got any algae on it. I'm hoping that in a few weeks this rock should get a bit more algae on it and it should blend in more. I do actually encourage algae to grow on ornaments and whatnot, because it just looks a lot more natural. I don't encourage it on the glass because that just looks bad, but as you can see there's a shrimp checking it out there. That's cool. The Corys seem to like it. They're just checking it out. So it's a new thing for them. I like to see one's going in. So hopefully the shrimp should sleep in there throughout the day, and the Corys should sleep in there throughout the night. So it's a nice addition. As I said, I might get some Java moss or peacock moss for the rocks, or if not, I'll just let algae grow completely over them. I'm not really too bothered about the looks, because the worst thing is when you've got really clean decorations in your tank, it just looks fake. So that's in there. It's not looking too bad. I'm going to talk about lights for a bit now. These are just two standard fluorescents. I'm not sure how many K, but it doesn't seem very bright. I mean, the right hand side one's actually going out, so actually slowly dying off. I mean, I got these from Hong Kong, so what do you expect? But I've had them a while, so I was thinking, I haven't got much money at the minute, and I was on eBay the other day, and I saw there was 52 super bright white LED lights, and they were for like under cars and fish tanks. So I was thinking they must be very bright if you can put them under your car. So I was thinking I might just get 52 super bright LED lights for just across the I'll span the full length across. Just tells your thoughts on that. Do you think it'll be okay for this tank? Do you think the light will be brighter than them at the minute? Because I'm aiming for double the brightness of those. So just tell us your thoughts. Recommend some lighting fixtures for us that are cheap. And I don't want any T5s or power compacts because they're not very cheap. Just recommend lights on eBay or Amazon, whatever, that I can buy. But yeah, I was thinking LEDs. Tell us your thoughts on that. If you like my videos, please comment, rate and subscribe. I do like comments and I'll try and get back to you as fast as I can. Please like my videos because it gets my videos like higher up in the main list. And just subscribe because it's nice. Please check out Kedamine's channel. I'll put a link in the description. He's been very helpful. He's been commenting on some of my vids. He's made an update for us that I requested. He's just been really nice over these past few weeks. So check out Ketamine's channel. And as I said, I'll put a link in the description because it's very good. And he's also got a 15 gallon just like me. Alright, so that's it. Bye.